When I was 3 years old, I lived in a apartment like building, and it was the night of the 2008 election, and the results were just coming in that Obama had gotten the vote, and apparently I overheard some conversation that was happening the floor above me, and I ended up going to my mom at age 3 and asking her, "Mommy, what does lynch mean?" When I was in 5th grade, I didn't know where all the elementary schools were in the area, so I asked my mom if she could take me to Waverly Elementary, just because I just had no idea where it was. So she asked Siri for the directions, and we drove around for a bit, but then we got like so far out of the way into the middle of nowhere that we decided, hey, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really need to know where the elementary school is. This area is kind of in the woods, so let's get out. So we decided to pull into someone's driveway and pull out and turn back around. We pulled in, and just by chance, the car right behind us apparently was a lady who was living in that house. So when she saw us pull in, she was like, "Who are these people?" She literally got out of her car, went toward her house, turned around, pointed at my mom. I don't know if she saw me because I was in the back seat. Pointed at my mom and said, "I didn't invite no niggas here. Get the heck off my property." And she started cursing and yelling, and that freaked me out. I was terrified. My mom got out of there. Still to this day, I have no idea where Waverly Elementary School is. I don't want to know. So I go to a mostly white school district. I've been called the N-word a couple of times. But it doesn't really annoy me that people are racist. I guess what annoys me more is that people around me hear the other people saying racist comments or racial slurs, and all of a sudden they can't hear. The other day, I was selling books on eBay, and I had to take pictures of them to sell them, and I wanted to get some angles or whatever, and I had a book similar to this, and I wanted to have a angle of like someone like opening the book, like just the hand, just like peeling it open, giving it like the 3-dimensional look or whatever. But I stopped because this thought came across my mind. I thought, what if someone doesn't buy the book because they saw a black hand. Because they saw the color of my skin. I didn't want to buy a book from a black person. Sometimes, when I'm crossing the street and there's a car coming and the car stops and the driver waves to tells me to go, I book it across the street faster than you wouldn't believe, because I'm afraid that that person wants to run me over because I am black. When I see a Confederate flag on the back of somebody's car, or on the sticker of somebody's car, I get scared. My heart rate goes up. If this car or whatever is in front of a store, I pray to God that we get out of the store alive. Now, the point of making this video is not to say all white people are bad. All people of this political party are bad. All the people who have Confederate flags hanging on their windowsill are bad, are racist. That's not the case. But I just wanted to I guess what I'm trying to say is, for those of you who don't understand, you don't have to understand. You just have to listen.